knows it too. Believe that. He just called me to talk about taking a few weeks off to recover. I don't think you're gonna have to worry about him for a little while. Nice work, champ.
Turn this thing around. What you gonna do when we come for you?
Welcome to Friday Night Smackdown. Michael Cole here with Dazzle ringside and partner. I cannot wait for this champion versus champion match to begin.
And here comes Rey Mysterio. I can't remember the last time we've seen something like this. The World Heavyweight Champion and the Cruiserweight Champion going head-to-head. The two champions meeting mano a mano. This one's going to be off the cheese.
Taz, I think a lot of people might think that the World Heavyweight Champion is going to have an easy time of it tonight, but I'm not so sure that's the case.
Me neither, Cole. He might have a power advantage over Mysterio, but that don't do you much good if you can't grab a hold. And Mysterio is so damn fast that that's easier said than done. You can bet that Rey is going to look to use his speed and quickness to do just that.
Welcome to a sold-out show from the Great White North. Michael Cole and Taz coming in tonight from Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
Hey, they speak French up here, right, Cole? Parlez-vous français?
Better stick to your version of English, partner. No matter what language you speak, the actions of the Smackdown superstars will speak much louder than words. Wow, I thought he had the pin for sure.
Well, it looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit here. That might not be such a good move in my opinion.
Well, come on, you just can't keep going non-stop. That's a good way to wear yourself out and make a critical mistake.
No, but you can't give the opponent any time to recover neither. You gotta stay on him and wear him down.
Well, what about picking your spot? If you try to execute a badly timed move just because you want to stay on offense, that can have a disastrous result.
I'll tell you what, Cole. Let me talk about what it's like to be in a match like this, and you can cover what it's like to whiten your teeth. Deal? He slipped out of that one. Wow, great reversal.
He was one step ahead on that one. I think we're hearing the First Amendment in action here tonight, Taz.
It's a great thing to hear, Cole. I'm all in favor of freedom of expression. Whether I do it,
Great reversal.
man, I'll tell you what, man, this one's just turned into a fight.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it kind of took me by surprise, Cole. That don't happen too often.
That's an understatement. You've been in hundreds of matches in your career. We both called hundreds more. We usually have a pretty good idea of what to expect, but not this time.
I guess it just goes to show you, Cole, like they say, anything can happen here in the WWE. This is one heck of a match so far.
It sure is, Taz. What do you think the highlight has been so far?
Well, that'll probably come a little bit later on in the match, when you decide to shut your yap for a few seconds, and I can enjoy it in peace.
Well, excuse me for doing my job, partner. Sorry to have disturbed you. And the crowd has come alive tonight with a chant directed at the superstars in the ring.
Yeah, and you can't let that break your focus, but that's easier said than done.
Fails to impress me, Taz. It seems like every time I see him in the ring, he finds another way to defy the laws of physics.
You know, Cole, people say that Rey Mysterio is just too small or not, big enough to compete and be successful in his business, and that's crazy. Just look at this guy's history and look at the present with Rey Mysterio.
That's something that Rey has always liked, Taz. If you believe it for a second, he never would have made it to the WWE. I think Mysterio can be competitive at any level against any opponent.
if you end up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is that much worse.
Emotional? What the hell are you talking about?
Well, I've been in the locker room after a match and seen the superstars who don't get their hands raised. You can literally feel the disappointment radiating off them. It's not a pretty sight. Wow, listen to that chant, Taz.
Tell you what, if you've got the crowd on your side or against you, it makes a huge difference, believe me. You know, RVD calls himself the whole damn show, and that just gives you an idea, just a little sample of how big this idea is. I think he should focus his energy on winning matches and titles.
Top rope moves can win or lose you the match. There's very little middle ground. I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
You're not going to hear me say this much, Cole, but I definitely agree with you. This has all the makings of a nice, long feud.
I don't know how nice it is, but there are certainly some issues between these superstars, and I think this match, and it looks like he's bleeding. This is not going to help his chances.
Well, that depends, Cole. I mean, some guys, they go a little nuts at the sight of their own blood, and they become unstoppable.
Well, that doesn't seem like a good strategy to me. I hope he ends this before he suffers a serious injury. And here's the cover. What a display of respect from these two superstars.
You know it's the Mac Militant. Coming to get it all.
Now that's what I'm talking about. How about a big hand for both of these outstanding superstars?
Thanks, Teddy. And thank you, SmackDown fans. And if you thought that was a good match, imagine how much better it would be if the World Heavyweight title was on the line sometime.
Come on now, player. You've already got one title. Let's not go getting greedy now. Besides, I've already got a couple of contenders in mind for the World Heavyweight title. Chris Benoit and The Undertaker. And champ, you'll be facing them next week in tag team action.
Wow, the champions in action next week against Benoit and The Undertaker.
It's like a pay-per-view for free.